What's up guys, it's Vocalize here. Hope you're enjoying your day or night. In this video I'm going to be showing you the best settings and keybinds for old school players and builders in Chapter 2 Season 2. So I do this every single season, and I swear I'm the only old school player that puts out guides and has been continuing to put out guides every single season just to try to help people out, you know what I mean? And I've met a lot of old school players, which is really cool. So the first thing I want to say is old school is just a true pattern. You know, you don't have to have binds on old school to play very good. You don't. But if you do play non-claw, and I've mentioned this the past 2 or 3 seasons, having a roof piece is the best option for you if you don't play claw. Believe it or not, it really is. You would get used to it, and it helps out a lot. L2 as a roof piece is the best non-claw pyramid for old school players because you can edit through and still have the comfortability of editing through a pyramid and then staring up and then placing it continuously. And I mentioned that in a previous video you can watch. I'll put the link in the description. For combat controls, previous weapon as R3 has been the best thing for me because your right thumb rests on the right joystick a lot. A lot of old school players like to use R1 as previous, and they'll still hold for the pickaxe. To let you know that you're at a slight disadvantage if you're still holding for your pickaxe, because it's not an instant pickaxe. I know it doesn't take that long to hold for your pickaxe now, but it's not an instant. So R1 is, to me, the best option for toggling your pickaxe, and R3 for previous has been a game changer for me. You should definitely try it if you play old school. And then the toggle pickaxe. So for editing, everyone always asks me editing. Do I hold circle to edit? No, I don't hold circle to edit, but I still have the option to. So if you do still hold circle to edit, you can continue to do that, but having instant edit is a lot better. I edit with right on the D-pad. I've been doing it for a while, and I don't sprint by default, and I do very, very well with it. I can do double edits. I can place a pyramid and a flat, edit through them, and stare back up on old school without sprint by default. It's just practice. But the best edit binds for old school players, honestly, is nothing on the right side of your controller. So triangle, square, circle, and X, I wouldn't use any of those options to edit because you're always warping through your builds and you're always hitting circle to go in and out of your build mode. So to me, the best edit options I have used and seen old school players use are R1, D-pad, and L3. Obviously L3, if you use sprint by default, that's one of the cleanest edit buttons out there. D-pad edits to me are the best for editing down. R1 is very good for box fight edits and just overall editing. R1's a really good option. Or honestly, R1 or L1 is a very good option. It's hard to give up the crouch button for me on old school. I really like that as an option. So then we're looking at sensitivity and stuff, and I tell this to people all the time. I play on legacy settings, and this is all like how well your aim is with what sensitivity. You can't really take someone's sensitivity and just think you're gonna be amazing on it or play exactly like them, because it's not. People play differently on different senses, so it all is subjective and it all depends on how you play on it. But I personally like to have 70% or higher. I don't like looking around with, like, I just can't play on a low sense. I like more speed and stuff like that. My targeting scope sensitivity, you guys see that. But the build sensitivity, I play in a really high building sensitivity. People are like, how the heck do you play on that high sense? I feel like I need it. On old school, we build differently. We don't have key binds. We don't have binds for doing 90s. I like doing my 90s with a higher build sense. But this is all related to how you want to build. If you want to do spider 90s, if you want to do different 90s. I'll try to show some clips on how I sort of build and just like some gameplay of me playing on the settings that I do. See if you guys might like it. And edit mode sensitivity, this is all your personal thing, personal preference as well. I used to have it really high. I like it too, because it like sped up my edits going down. But I feel like I was more accurate doing wall edits and stuff at a lower sensitivity. You know what I mean? So yeah, those are my settings, binds, why I think they are the best. I will show you guys some gameplay. Really do honestly appreciate everyone who has been through this channel, related to old school or not. If you do play on old school or Combat Pro, really drop your epics down below. I would love to play with anybody. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video. Peace.
Grapplers and stuff in the trash.
That's just more like